Hello everyone. Hello Prahant. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Hello. Perfect. And we are live. Would you look at that? There we go. So how is everyone doing? First of all, welcome to the stream. And I'm just gonna do my two things there, here and there. Yes. There we go. Hello Ajid, welcome to the stream. Hello. And today's stream is gonna be quite simple. We're just gonna try to push in the stadium. Kya hal chal? Acha hai bhai. Thank you for asking. So we're gonna try to push in ranked. I mean, people have already made it to like 2k, 3k. I want to push, but I cannot push too much except creating content, because I have schools too, final years, so it's quite hard to manage both things out. But still we are pushing, and in Indian leaderboards we're on top at the moment. So yes, welcome everyone. First of all, Romeri rank dekho. Okay, are you on the leaderboard? Let me see. Hello B-Rat, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Did I miss your rank or something? Sorry if I missed your rank, but you can let me know your rank. But more than that, let me know your thoughts on Blazing Gem. Like, I'm quite excited to know what your thoughts are. 32? Whoa, 32 is high. Wow. Okay, here 32 is not you, but that basically means that the leaderboard for me has not updated yet. So once it's updated, I will be able to see you, I guess. But for now, I can't. But while that's happening, let's just take a look at this. I'll just do a nice little. There you go. Have you unlocked Blazing Gem yet? And here there's yes. Here there's no, but I can. And there's no. So this will help us like understand. At least help make me understand that people have it or not. We're gonna answer the poll, which should be nice. And more than that, let me just do one last thing. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Is this your free-to-play account or your main account? This is my main account. So yeah, I have spent a good amount of money on this one too recently. You can see the 10k gems right there. So yeah, in free-to-play 10k gems is just a dream. at the moment, I would say. So this is the deck which I'm gonna be using. I'll be using the top 5 decks. Bro, any new giveaway? In future there will be more. Not right now exactly, I would say. But yeah. So let's take a look. First of all, at top 5 decks, which I believe are there in Stadium. First of all is going to be with Allura. Let's build the deck. I mean, Archmage is like necessary in the best decks, of course. There's going to be Archmage. There's going to be Dawn Artillery. There's going to be Musketeers. So this is like the best, one of the best decks which you can use. And there's this deck. I quite like this deck too. You can use Archmage instead of Blazing Gem. I mean, Archmage is literally the meta at the moment, so there is no question needed to be asked there, but yes. Then there's another one of the decks, I would say. Let me see. And use Ice Cold. We can use Battle Mecha. then Archmage, Musketeers, and Rangers. We can try out Rangers too. Rangers are recently found out their dot damage is quite decent. Like, not just decent, they're really good. So yeah. Alright, let me know. Okay, I would like to do a goal set up to Ironhide 87. Oh god, it's the Ironhide Game Studio spot. I'm so cooked. It has 11 level ice cold. Even worse. Help me. Okay. Alright. Great start. Great start. I will start with a dragon, of course. I mean, it's a dragon, so why shouldn't I use a dragon against them? Let's start with that. Oh, be right. Game over. Oh no. Alright, let's see. I mean, it's a bot, I'm pretty sure, so we have a chance. If it was a real player, it would have definitely been a game over moment. But yeah, it's not a real player, so I have a little bit of confidence. T-Bun's stream snipe failed. Oh, people are trying to stream snipe me. I mean, there is a PvP button right there. Shigaki somehow managed to stream snipe me, which is quite, like, he didn't snipe me, but somehow he managed to pull that off, which I'm really impressed with. Okay, I'm just gonna use that there. I'm just gonna hope this is enough. Okay. I usually like to micro Allura like that. Region locking is pretty annoying. Yeah, I know. Okay, perfect. Not perfect. Allura just got stunned. Oh god. That stun was epic and clutch, actually. Oh god. Thunderbolt being Thunderbolt. Whip moment. But we're not losing any more hearts than that, I guess. Hopefully. John Wick, welcome to the stream. Okay, he is using a nice combination between... I would rather get newer boosters if I have any chance to get them. Hello Destroyed and welcome to the stream. Streaming after a long time. We're back. How are you, bro? I'm doing great, thank you. How about you? Okay, we have that. So I'm just gonna start upgrading. Perfect. Teleport him. Kill. If I said your name correctly, sorry if I butchered it. Are you still playing on Stadium Arena? I am. I was in the leaderboard for a while, but then I just stopped pushing because I had to set priorities between pushing or making videos. Because I couldn't make enough time, but I'm back. I'm finally back to pushing, even if it's for a bit. I'm not gonna push for top rank 1 because it sounds way too much exhausting for me at the moment. Hello Mysterious, welcome to the stream. Hi. Oh god, that was a lot of damage, oh my god. Okay. I can get the dragon to level 3, of course I can. There you go, perfect. Prahant, कैसे हो? अच्छा हो भाई. How about you? Oh god. Oh, we got his ice scope. That is pretty epic. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted, you know? That's great to know. Nice. Okay, now what else can we use? Possibly use. He has no barracks. I can overwhelm him pretty easily. So I'm just gonna place that tower there. But before we do that, I'll just get Allura there. Just because, why not? I mean, she can get rid of these enemies very much easily. But before any of that happens, this is some serious thing to be. Oh god. Okay, that bird is not stopping. Oh god. Bird is annoying. Did you recognize me? Did I'm sorry, but I am bad at remembering names. I'm sorry about that. You can remind me. I can have. You can tell me. I really do not recognize people as fast. Alright, what else can we use? He has Archmage. He has a lot of under outposts, I don't know why. So I'm just gonna put that just right there. Perfect, we're just gonna stun that. There we go. Oh god, there goes my Laura. Gato Leo, welcome to the stream. Hi there. Hello. It's now I remember. Yes. There we go. Perfect. We're gonna get that. I mean, why not? I could have rather upgraded barbarians. I'm so stupid. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, we were... Whoa, that was so clutch. I almost lost that. You literally saw it. I thought I lost there. That was so clutch. Okay. Hobo Drobo, welcome to the stream. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Dude, that mod was very good. Yes, it is actually great mod. I really love that mod too. I have a mod video coming out. I keep on forgetting, but I have one. Support Braun. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, that was actually so close. Like, that barbarian to the end, and then that actual, like, the Thunderbolt just staying there and just stunning them. That changed. That little second did such a big impact. Oh my god. I'm so surprised. Shocked. Mixture of emotions I would consider. Thunderbolt is destroyer. I agree. Let's use this deck now. It's gonna be quite a fun thing to do. Alright. So here we go. Alright, Prince. Okay. You're gonna be playing for more than an hour, Prahant? Yes, I am. I am gonna be playing for an hour or something. Not more than an hour, depends on the timing, I guess. But yes, hoping that I can play more than an hour, I guess. Okay. Very sad. Was just very sad. If you win this, we're getting a lot of medals because there is a decent amount. Oh, okay. I wasn't supposed to reconnect like that. Bro, are you a professional player right now? I hope I was, but I'm not on the leaderboard. I can call myself a pro if I want to, definitely, but I won't say that a professional. Yep. Okay, let's start with blazing gems just right there. I'm just gonna use the thunder there. I could be using rain of fire, not gonna lie, but the thunder is actually not a nerf. It's actually a bug or something. It will be fixed in next few updates, as per the dev said. So yes, I am still using that. Are you on local leaderboard? Yes, I am in my local leaderboard as #1 at the moment. Perfect. Yeah, I guess it is more preferable to me too, because it stuns, you know. That's the one of the main reasons. First of all, it just stuns, which is really helpful. Nothing else does that. I mean, nothing else, or you get the point. Yeah, that's true. Wish I had an alchemist right there, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, alright. Okay. That smoke bomb is quite helping me, but not for a long time, I think, because, yeah, they ain't dying that easy, and my opponent. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining, by the way. Alright, that's perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna maybe hope that it could have gone for something else, but it's fine. We were using Tesla. We don't have any other option. We must max out Tesla first in order to do anything else. Okay, there we go. Okay, I can also use Tesla right over here. Is this a Tesla spam strategy? Not really. But am I spamming Tesla? Yes, I am. Because Tesla, like in Stormcloud Mountains, you cannot rely on many of the magic towers, I would consider, because there are way too many magic resistance enemies, which are very much annoying. So to avoid them, the only option you got is this. And I see my opponent just using a lot of Tesla too. Just because of that reason, I'm just gonna spawn in a Frost Giant, just to even apply a little bit of pressure on him, if that's worth it. So I'll do that. Perfect. I don't know how well this will work, but we have faith. Oh, he also spawned in one. We're so cooked, guys. Okay, there we go. I actually needed that. That upgrade was like a necessary upgrade right there. Perfect. That guy also needed a little bit of backup, you know. Perfect. Alright, now I will just hope that this guy dies as soon as possible. He did die, that's nice. I rely on this side more. Like, I'm just gonna max that out first. And then that. We're just gonna... Oh god, the Eldritch Mage, man. They spawn so much often that it's actually annoying. I'm going with Smoke Bomb because this map is already annoying to deal with. Hoping that I can fight this opponent well enough. Oh god, I don't want to be disconnected. But because if disconnection is from my side, I will lose medals, which is not really much ideal thing to do, I guess. But oh god, what just happened? Okay, I have no idea what just happened, but nice, we haven't lost yet. We must rely on this. This is the only hope. Oh god. Alright. Upgrade that. We need that ability. It's like the most important ability out of all. Okay, that got pretty much kind of handled. Kind of. It's still kind of, trust me. We haven't won yet. Okay, there we go. Fight them melee. Go barbarians, go. Don't disappoint me. They are so annoying, oh my god. Okay, what can I place to annoy my opponents? Let me see. More smoke bombs, maybe? That should annoy people. Okay, why is that thing there? Get rid of it, please. Bersat, do something. He has a battle mech, I'm so cooked. Like, genuinely, I'm so cooked. His deck counters me. He just spammed the Tesla and that's all. God, I'm not even lying. That's basically it. Although I can outclass him if he can't kill it, there's still hope. There's hope, a little bit of hope. Even though I don't think there's much hope, but there's a little bit of hope. We can't give up, man. Okay, go there, big boy. Okay, that thing just locked in. Oh my god, that is so annoying. He's just gonna be melting that guy now. Ah, man. I need to do something or just hope that that thing gets out of its range or something, I guess now. It's like this, I'm done. I'm literally done. I'm just gonna ignore that one guy. I truly don't care about that one troll. And I'm truly saying it. I truly don't care. Okay, he literally won that. Yeah. See, this is how you use Blazing Gem. He had Battle Mecha to support Blazing Gem, which is really smart. I will say this. GG. Well played. T-Buns, you want me to 1v1 you? Okay, sure. Sure. We can do that. I will use my comfortable deck, the go-to deck, which I always use. Alright, we're gonna use Battle Mecha. Perfect. I'm gonna join you, it's just right there. Let's go, T-Buns. RIP. Okay, when I'm screen sharing, I cannot open up chat. That is quite sad. Give me a second, I need to stop screen sharing first. Then only I can write stuff. And for that. I want to off that. Perfect. Stop casting once I do that. Allow to end, add the code, and 8 6 C 8 A. There you go. Now I'll just screen share once again, so I don't worry about it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That's done. Next stream will be about PvP with viewers. You guessed it correct. You guessed it correct. Destroy that. Alright. There we go. A match with T-Buns. Our battle shall be legendary. Okay, that deck's pretty simple, and I really find Druid a great to use, but I have Battle Mecha. Hopefully I can make any use of it. He will just avoid spending on the freeze, I guess, but depends on the map. I hate Stormcloud Mountains map. It's one of the maps I hate the most, but if it's any other map than that, I can have a chance. I'm still waiting. Why is the match taking so long to load? Oh god. Matches shouldn't take this long, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Like the paths, the ice path is really annoying to deal with. Not only that, there is a lot of things which just overwhelm you. It's crazy that I never balance changes for enemies. They did actually. Should we try again? Maybe T-Buns? Just quit the game and send me a code again. We can try one more time, I guess. There we go. Reopening the game. Perfect. I was thinking to create a goal or something. Let's see. How much time we got? 30 minutes. There we go. We can do our Souls game. That's there we go. I really wanted to know this, so I just created a nice goal there. Perfect. Okay. New code is here, and I can't. T-Buns, can you try to join me instead? Maybe. That would be a lot much more efficient, I would say. If you can join me, that's gonna be really great. You can see the code on the screen, I guess, or I can DM it to you so someone else doesn't joins me, I guess. But we can see how this goes, if that's fine, because I have to do all of the process again. This feels way much more efficient in my opinion. That's why I prefer this. But you can let me know in the chat. As for Bleaching Gem, perfect. That worked. Nice. Okay. No, but I can. Okay, they can. So 23% of people avoided getting it. 45 means majority of people managed to get it, and there's 32% of people which doesn't have it. Okay. What can I possibly get over here? That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest. Alright. That's what we were using in front. I'm just gonna place that there. There we go, perfect. Alright, we can start with battle mecha just right there. We're not gonna spend too much on the mecha, but trust me. Okay, so here I can, maybe I can use the Merchant of Death against him, because I already have mecha. Let's see how it goes, I guess. I'm not quite too sure, but sure. Okay, there we go, perfect. Just right there, I'm just gonna place that. There we go. What do you think the next banner is? Well, as far as what I have observed, I can think of like there is one new card and then there is a card in repeat, just like there was with Necromancer, which was already in the game, but it got into it. So I think it would be some legendary or new epic card. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. No responses like they're 100%. Oh god, why is there a network issue? There shouldn't be a network issue. Magnus should be the next banner. And why did I disconnect it like that? The solo issues. Or maybe it's just for me. I'm not sure. Magnus is something everyone, like almost everyone in the community has still been waiting for. Like, it's insane. Okay. Okay, what else can I get over here? I'm just gonna get that again then. That's a bad Barbarian's placement, in my opinion. Not really, but kind of is. Could have avoided, but bruh moment. That was such a bad move by the Archmage, not me. Maybe that was me. I'm just gonna take care of this side first, just like that. And then just hope that takes care of it. There we go, perfect, perfect. Even a little bit. Okay, he maxed out his barbarians. He loves using barbarians. I mean, they are pretty much really goated, so couldn't disagree there. There we go. I'll use the morph tower. Okay, how is that freeze happening? I'm not sure. I have no idea how is that freeze happening to Mecha. Shouldn't it be ignoring that? I'm not sure. Ah, my bad. I really didn't mean to build that. To a certain point, it's just needed to be in perfect range. I think I'll be fine. Oh god. Yeah, that works, I guess. Or maybe I just can do this, which I prefer a lot. There you go. Oh man, that teleportation was personal. And even these things are so on to the point, I hate it. Oh my god. What? Okay, that was insane. Like those placements of that farming morphing was so accurate. It actually got me at the end. GG's though. Yeah. There should be one epic hero, so I think Magnus should be epic. GG's. The only epic hero in the game at the moment is Aloha, so makes sense. Yeah. So let's do continue in here, but I'm gonna use a different deck this time. I'm gonna be using this deck. I mean, you can prefer to use this deck with other combination, I think, but I like this one too. Alright, there we go. Do you want a match right now? After this one we can, sure. Well, that's a boss, because I know very well nobody in the world has a level 15 Vesper. Oh god, why is it a level 15 Vesper? I feel cooked. I genuinely do. It's a Cold War. So if I think about that match with T-Buns, what he did was utilize Barbarian's more at the end point, I guess. And the freeze, I don't understand how it managed to freeze the battle mecha. Can someone explain that to me? Like, what? My battle mecha was freezed. Was it because of the blizzard, or was it because of the ice druid? I truly don't know, but it was quite a weird thing. I am still confused about that movement. Let me know, T-Buns, what did you use, a blizzard booster, or was it something else? Okay, perfect. I can use something else there, but I'll just use 2 of these. Okay. Got him, got him. He's the opponent. Just look at him. He's just completing the wave like so early. He has level 15. I need to catch up on gold with him. This is not how it's gonna work. Alright. Technically, Beresat is the best hero in the game at the moment. Surprisingly, my thoughts have changed, so yes. It's a cold war. Just like the cold. Barbarians. We're gonna be fighting these. While that's happening, I'm just gonna get Ice Cold just right there. And hope Ice Cold takes care of that. I just need to... Oh, perfect. That's even more better. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now what can possibly counter him? Only thing I can think of is Thunderbolt, but his Vesper is just gonna like one-shot it. Like, look at the damage. His Vesper deals more damage than my Ice Cold level 10. Do you even see that? That is ridiculous, actually. Well, at least I can teleport stuff to him and kill his Vesper, which is his main power source at the moment. So, Blazing Gem pretty weak and situational, not gonna lie. Well, if you want to see Blazing Gem pop off, just go a little bit before the stream. It's surely situational, it's surely situational, I can agree with that, but if used right, it can turn any match into a great winning situation, I guess. Because if you think about it, you can basically manage to get yourself boss killed in a little bit of time just with that. So it's quite effective in the right decks, I would consider. I have a video coming out as 5 best decks for Stadium Push, and yeah, stay tuned on that. I guess it's gonna be quite an interesting video. I'm gonna be sharing the top 5 decks as per me in the Stadium Push, I would consider. It's usually Archmage. Archmage, Musketeer, Barbarians are like the best meta at the moment. I think there is a chance about getting other cards too, but those are still niche decks. So technically these 3 cards are like the go-to cards which people would go for. Well, at least I'm chilling over here and farming gold while he's suffering. I'm happy to see that. Okay, I can go for a dragon. Why not? Would love it if Vesper just died here and I won the wave. That would be very nice. Yep, we won. And I get extra coin stars for that. Yay! There we go, perfect. What level 15 Vesper? I am the level 15 user, I guess. Okay, we just got our hands on that. 30 minutes for 25 gems. That is quite expensive, way too much expensive. But as a person who has already spent enough money on the game, should I spend it? I'm on stream, I can spend it. I'm not a whale. Trust me guys, I'm not a whale. But I'm gonna do it. That hurt my wallet. That definitely hurted my wallet. Okay, so you can let me know, Malk, if I pronounce your name correct. If you want to do it, I'm gonna share a code and then you can join. Also, in the goal, it ends in 13 minutes. If you want to, you can just help us in reaching the goal, I guess. No pushy, you can do it. What are the what 3 cards are the meta? Yes, I have created the room. The 3 cards in the meta at the moment are Archmage, of course, on the top. Then I think of Ice Druid. I think of Barbarians. I think of Musketeers. These are 4 of the meta cards, I guess. Like the go-to deck. Oh, bro, you are on 10k. Okay. You have done a lot of pushing. I'm playing with someone. Okay, very sad. There's archery scouts. There's stun, which is surprising to me. I mean, stun can be used very often, which I can definitely see as a thing which can be used. Okay, let's see how this goes. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. It's a cold war. Freezes you. Perfect, perfect. It's like the cold. Shouldn't have used polymorph. I'm so cooked. Literally cooked. Okay. He's also using Blazing Gem. Alright, that's gonna be quite an interesting pick. That spot, that Blazing Gem spot scares me quite a lot. What can I possibly do over here? Let me think. I can use that definitely against Blazing Gem user. We're gonna build a Musketeer back here. I'm just gonna try to stall as many enemies possible by the time that big golem spawns in. Once it spawns in, we are ready to go. But by then, we're gonna take care of these enemies. What just hit me? Okay, it's the Blazing Gem. I forgot it can hit too. Okay. Okay, I need to take care of that. What can I possibly do? Maybe use Barbarians in front. I am not a big fan of that. I will say that pretty honestly. I'm just gonna go with flyers. So let's use Barbarians just right there. More Barbarians just right there. So it gets more randomized, to say the least. Because this skill shouldn't be targeted, to say the least. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna teleport that. As for that, just gonna yoink it. Perfect. I'm lucky that I got a flyer against him, or else I would have been cooked. Not even lying. Okay. I can definitely go with Ghost here. I have a feeling I can definitely. He's not using an artillery, so I'm definitely gonna use the Ghost over here. If he did use an artillery, I would have thought twice, but he's not, so. Would you look at that? That's a perfect opportunity for me to use Ghost. Ah, man, that was such a bad teleport too. Not a big fan of that, but whatever. Okay. That was pretty nice. Kill he got there, insta kill he got there. I'm just gonna do that. Perfect. Timed. Just like that. I can get rid of that. Now I can use Battle Mecha right there. I don't want too much in front. Just on the right spot, to say the least. I'll use... And barbarians are not really necessary over here, but I'll just use them. Okay. I'm going for goblin balloons. He's also using a lot of archery scouts, which is interesting, to say the least. Okay, I'm just gonna use barbarians to stall as many enemies as possible there. And we're just gonna use that there. Okay, now we're gonna sell that. And then you can just hope things work out as our plan. But I haven't gotten that, which is pretty good. I was waiting for this very moment. Perfect. Okay, he got me with that. Okay, okay. Should I go for that? Should I really go for that is the question. No. I'll go for more ghost chance, I guess. The beefy ghost is actually really good. I will say that. Nah. We can't take any chance for our opponent to just, you know, start running and do those things. Those are the annoying things about Golthug. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get rid of that. Why not? I'll get that. Sure. Okay. That Blazing Gem strat actually just works. Which is quite annoying, I'm not even lying. And why is it even working? Someone stop him! Okay, that Blazing Gem strat actually works. See, Blazing Gem is not bad. I just knew it when I saw Blazing Gem. So, Blazing Gem requires very much good setup. GG's. Like, I was thinking I was gonna win, but Blazing Gem. Yeah. You know, let's just use Blazing Gem just because of that very reason. Straight up midnight for me. Oh, it's actually 11 p.m. for me. So yeah, we're in the quite same time. By the way, what rank even are you on at the moment? Let me see. You're in top number 1. Yo guys, I just fought number 1. Wow. Alright. But more than that, let me see. we're using. I'm gonna try to copy your deck content. You mean continent or content? What? I sorry about that if I'm just confused on that part. We can probably try get ourselves something out of Summon Rift, maybe. Like we can win a few onslaught matches and try to do Summon Rifts. I do need to get this free content. Yeah. More than that, let me see. Your deck was pretty interesting. It's good that people are actually using archery scouts. They're quite underrated, not gonna lie. They hold their own niche use to take out the flyers. I did lose last match. I'm new to the game. Didn't see the enemy get through. I lost because my opponent defeated the boss before me. So if your opponent manages to defeat the boss before you do, you basically win. So yeah, you kill the boss first. So let's take a look at this deck, maybe. You're welcome. So yeah, we have our goal ending in 2 minutes. Probably I can do a few more games. I'm just gonna use, I mean, I can use Ice Cold if I want to, but people will just start crying that I'm using Ice Cold. I really don't want that, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. I can use this. My opponent, Archmage, is still the better mage, especially in PvP. I somehow got Blazing Gem Tower free to play because I feel like pretty bad and I don't have much towers yet. Blazing Gem is like a very niche kind of tower to use, to say the least. I haven't made a guide about it, you can check it, but you can check the previous game, literally how you can possibly use it. Yes, you need Archmage, you do need it. You need few specific cards in order to have a perfect synergy to use this tower. But once you can do that, like, you just don't use Blazing Gem too much, and at the end wave you just make your Blazing Gem target the boss and then just stop him forever. That's what you basically do. If you can do that well enough, you basically won. But more than that, let's play an onslaught match. I don't know what today's map is, so I can get tripped very easily. Alright, time to start the match. I think people would prefer to use Mage Towers more here, so I'm just gonna go with this. Whoa. First of all, we're just gonna try to upgrade this. Once that is done, we can hope that this works out. There we go. Okay, he just won the first wave just because he had that. Perfect. We need a Tesla there, which I'm definitely gonna do, but before we do that, let's just spawn a Broodmother on his side, because why not? He's not gonna be able to deal with that easily. The true suffering starts now. Well played, but not anymore. We can use this. freezes you like the cold. Oh god, not that again. Well, I'm not gonna even try to kill that. I'm just gonna ignore it completely and just teleport it. Take that. Although next round I won't be able to do that, so I gotta be prepared now. Alright, he still managed to draw it, which is impressive. Flying, maybe? I'm just thinking the ways he can get countered on, to say the least. Okay, freezes you. Of course it does. What's the best deck currently? Well, what cards do you have? I can tell you based on that, I guess. Because there are many types of decks which are really good in the game at the moment. Not specific decks, I would say, which are just the best, but there are a few. It's not that there are not, but okay, hoping that things can be teleported, because if not, I am cooked, because I don't have a musketeer over here. Yeah, that is gonna be a rough match. I'm gonna go with Broodmother. He already has a Tesla there though. So I'm just gonna get another Tesla just right there. Okay, there we go. Ah man, the Archmage is literally trolling me right now. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna teleport all of that on the opponent's side. Then Barbarians take it a little bit back, so this gets a little bit in front. Betting everything on 2 Barbarians, I guess, out of which one of them was not even attacking the entire time. Great. We lost. No. I haven't played Onslaught for such a long time. I didn't even knew the maps. Alright, now we know the map. Okay, so what's the best deck? In my opinion, if you ask me, this is how a best deck would possibly look like. You have Allura, you can use Barisat instead of Allura if you want, if you have him. I guess that's the best deck I would say in the game at the moment. Poly, what the heck? I can't tap on it. Okay. Alright, that's bugged. Bug report. Alright, so this is a deck which works in here and there. You can use it anywhere you like. It's gonna work pretty nicely. Which I really like about her, I guess. Yanyu. Okay. Necromancer users. Oh god. It's no Necromancer November, guys. How could you? How could you? Alright. Of course I'm spawning that. First of all, we're getting that. This is the long range, so I'm getting rid of it ASAP. You don't want any noise happening over here. Perfect, perfect. Okay, that's a draw. Nice. Now, I mean, of course, I'm going with creeps. That's always useful, especially in Onslaught. It's even more broken in some sense. I won't say broken, but it's pretty nice. So we're gonna keep that a little bit in front. Wait for few more seconds and just use it like that. Okay, I'm gonna build Musketeer just right there. That's gonna be tough to deal with, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Okay. That's quite annoying. I can't spawn a magic golem on his side too. Why not? If I just take his Allura. Okay, he did that before me. He's smart. He's one step ahead of me. Okay, here I'm just gonna spawn in another one of those. Okay, Allura is not dead. She's almost dead, I guess, but does that make any difference? I really don't think so. First of all, get rid of this thing. If that thing's out, we can have a chance to defeat that thing. Okay. He's gonna draw it. I knew it. Okay. Definitely going with that option. Buy barbarians. Perfect. Not like perfect, but things are going according to the plan so far. Okay. Okay, there we go. This ain't gonna be easy to deal with, trust me on that part. We need some serious changes on our side. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try sell that. I'm just gonna build one more of those, just right there. I'm just trying to find out what works and what doesn't works. Oh god, that thing didn't die, did it? Okay, get the barbarians down. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna build Mage right there. Nah, we ain't defeating that. Well played. Okay, where did I lose? My placements were quite bad. Anyways, I am bad to say the least, but this is not something I'm playing too much right now. So I need to play this more. Look at that. I have 95 tickets just left. Just standing there looking at me. When will I be used? But moreover than that, thank you to everyone joining in the stream. I would say it was really great to have you all on the stream. I will continue my free to play series very soon. I have a video coming out today in 30 minutes ish, I would consider. So make sure to check that one out and consider subscribing. And until there, keep on rushing. Have a great time ahead, everyone. And until there, see ya. Goodbye.